What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DropnHItz, and I'm back with another episode of Behind Bars Rookie Year. Before we jump to the video, let me give a shout out to my Patreons, Anthony Guzman, Jacob Nicholas, and Juan Rojas. Hopefully I said that right, but appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Everything is in the description below, all the links and everything like that, so check that out. Now with all that out of the way, let's drop right into it.
You can't help but notice the old main, and it's just crazy to think it's what happened here.
I went to cell block 4. I saw the burnt body marks. I saw where they decapitated somebody. I saw where they burned the grills.
The reminders of it is, you know, every day you might not go home, and it's definitely dangerous. It puts a weird feeling in your
Oh, he's
gut.
only been there 2 weeks. I thought he was there for like a month.
Happen to you or any of your
Oh, wow, I
brothers
thought
and
2
sisters.
weeks.
Do your job, keep your fellow staff safe, keep yourself safe, make sure everyone goes home. So I think
You be the first one to go after with your attitude, man.
it's motivation.
If they ever did a riot again.
There were a lot of mistakes that were made in the old main. We're still understaffed today. There's usually only one officer or two to a post when there should be 3 or 4. And that leaves people tired and staff spread thin.
I thought this was going to be about like the riots. I think it was going to be about mental health inmates.
Having all the mentally ill inmates in one unit seems better for them. But at the same time, though, it makes it a lot more dangerous for us.
We're not regular inmates, you know? We're just crazy. We're the type of mental health patients.
You say you're crazy, you're not
We
crazy.
could have a psychotic episode and end up on death row. We're not the type of people that have like their conscience or you know, other things that normal people have, you know?
I have anger management impulse disorder. I have a brain injury, and I think people take advantage. They can say, you know what, he's not really all there, so we can use him. Use him to do stuff.
Why he sound like he rapping though? Or maybe that's just me. I don't.
I shanked one of the 13
Oh.
members in the neck. I proved
Like what?
myself, that I wasn't no punk, that I could do something.
He shanked an officer in the neck. How does that make you feel?
It makes me very leery. It makes me wonder if he'll do the same thing to me.
But you can try it if you want
Do you
to.
understand his apprehension?
I agree with him. Sometimes you just can't hold it back. So I know where he's coming from.
Yeah, I stabbed Seals in the neck. Oh, here's the job.
Pretty soon he'll be out on the street again. This is something he needs. He needs to be reintegrated back into population, because if we don't, then we're never gonna know how they act.
I don't know how I'm gonna react when people are gonna be walking around me, even at a gas station or even at the mall where it's crowded. I don't know how I'm gonna act. I'm gonna be like paranoid. I'm not gonna feel comfortable with somebody walking behind me. It's been a long time. I don't know how I'm gonna act when I get out there. And yeah, I'm scared. A lot of people say they're not, but I'm scared. I think everybody is now.
Driving the inmates in the vehicle, it is kind of scary because one's a drug dealer.
I don't know,
one's
man.
in
It's
there
so
for
hard to
assault
get a
and
job when you come home.
battery. Sitting
A
right
lot of
behind me,
companies
right
won't
next
mess
to me
with
in
you,
the vehicle.
man.
There's 4 of them, 1 of me, in a closed vehicle. If they
Ridiculous.
really wanted, they could take me over and boom, they'd be gone. I don't know if I'm coming home tonight.
This building represents the most tragic, most violent prison riot in our entire nation's history.
The rioters quickly gained control of the entire prison and set fire to the administration building. Some inmates were dragged from their cells and beaten against the prison walls.
Damn.
Others were dismembered.
They said screw it and just left it like that.
Securing these corridors in the way that we
shut it down.
So
Wait, who cares?
Out as an incident that should have been contained in one particular housing unit ultimately led to the overtaking of this entire facility.
It just makes you like think like, hopefully this never happens again.
For me and a lot of other officers, it's a brutal past. It's something that we never want to go back to, and something that we will put our lives on the line so it never happens again.
But at the same time, though, the future can't be told.
$200 IQ on that guy. Logic.
It's kind of a big responsibility transporting inmates by myself. I'm pretty nervous. I don't know what to expect. I don't know any of these inmates. Most of them have anger problems. So you piss them off and they get mad quick and fast.
Today we're going to be doing a hoop house over here. Okay, so the first thing that we need to start doing is unloading this truck.
My job is to supervise and make sure they're doing their job and nobody runs off.
Now we'll get these boards right here.
If you look behind us, we have houses around us. If an inmate decides, hey, I'm out of here, all he's got to do is run any which way, and he can go wherever. And then we have a fugitive on the loose.
I mean, obviously these are guys that are maybe close to their release date. I don't think they want to mess it up. Although you do have some that will. I'm just saying, majority of the time, if they're on like a detail like this, they ain't trying to mess up. They're trying to go home. They're gonna do what they got to do right here.
Hey guys, get those knives.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, especially if they're having them carry knives and shit. Come on, man. These are probably like the lowest of the low-level inmates.
Elgin, it's a very, very dangerous weapon. If they rig it, they can shoot nails at random, and they can seriously hurt somebody and kill them.
Put the other 4 screws in.
It's really good to make a shank with a screw. All you gotta do is screw it into a handle, put some paper on it or melt some plastic around it. A couple times to the neck, a couple times to the back. Someone could be done.
Yeah, because they ain't even handcuffing them or nothing.
Hopefully these guys will take these skills and opportunities
and
use them when they get out.
Not to say they can do something. I'm just saying 95, 96% chance they ain't doing nothing. They just working.
I don't think it's necessarily fair that you could murder somebody and then go down to the level 5 and get all your privileges back, just as if you were at home learning how to cook.
Murder somebody. Oh, I'm gonna learn how to bake a cake though. What?
But then again, I was told at the time of the riot they didn't have these certain kind of programs for the inmates, and that's why they were kind of upset. You know, open up your own bakery after.
We're gonna riot if I can't bake a cake, damn it.
I do hope these inmates take these skills to learn seriously.
I didn't even know how to do all this before.
I don't even know how to do all this. We should have a baking class for here. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm no Betty Crocker, but I'm pretty close.
Y'all look like y'all ready.
They usually wear gray sweats, gray shorts, and a white t-shirt. If they come out in the greens, that's when something usually pops off. When I say the greens, that means their uniform. They're gonna do something, they're not gonna come out in their regular clothes because it prevents them from getting their clothes dirty, bloody, torn, damaged. There's an inmate in green, and he's staring down at the inmate in cell 102.
Something about to jump off?
We received an anonymous note about the fight gonna break out. We take every threat seriously due to the riot that happened in 1980. There's an inmate in green, and he's staring down at the inmate in cell 102.
Yeah, it does seem a little odd.
In the academy, we learned when stuff is being dealt with in a pod amongst the inmates to let it play out. It's better if we don't conflict right now at this moment due to the fact of our lives being in danger.
Why they got this music going? Is anything gonna happen?
It looked like something was gonna go down between these guys, but it doesn't seem like they know it was about them because they seem pretty cool with each other.
Why don't y'all hype it up, man?
This pod. We're gonna stay alert and keep our eyes open.
It did us dirty once again. It just seemed like something was about to happen. Had the music and everything.
I'm getting ready to go back into APA now to go serve chow.
Just sat down playing dominoes.
One of the most nerve-wracking parts of the day.
We have to write everything that happens. In the tower, you're pretty much the eyes and ears of the facility, and you have to monitor everything that goes in and out. Just make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to do. Inmates in the yard now, I was told about an anonymous note that was found in their unit, warning about a fight. So I need to keep my eyes open for warning signs, body language, anything.
Tower's rocking, don't come enough.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, here we go. At least they gave us something. He's getting them too. Flashbang, flashbang, flashbang. Oh, that will.
It was pretty crazy to see how fast they got there and how quickly they had everything controlled.
My 60 days in got better fights, man.
Procedures like this to stop the action. That's why they weren't able to contain it when it started. If we didn't learn from our mistakes, I don't know what would have happened today.
We were with Chavez this morning, so we're trying to get back over there for the aftermath of what happened.
Unfortunately, I can't let any civilian staff in there until that unit is secured.
I'm not too sure what the fight was about. There's just a lot of drugs and gangs.
Okay, it was those two.
It doesn't take much for a fight to happen here.
Did you like running? Yeah.
This is the first time these guys have been face to face since they fought. And I don't know what's going to happen.
Now they chilling.
I couldn't get you ass. I couldn't see out my name tag. This long ass piece. I know you're talking about. I don't like to wrestle, so I mean, I'm really trying to force the swing. There's a bang. That's his fault.
I guess everything's cool now.
Strange that they're kind of acting like they're best friends all of a sudden.
Trying to hit us with assault on 3 of them.
And they took 60 days.
Damn, boy, hey, Mother's Day, don't call no nada.
Hey, when is Mother's Day?
No, the 10th. Sunday.
Is it normal for guys after an altercation to bury the hatchet?
I'm not really too sure.
Yeah.
It's unpredictable.
It is,
Throw
actually.
each other off guard. Maybe when they do see each other again, he's just going to let them have it.
Unless they're doing it where it make it look like they cool so they can get the hell off of a lockdown and get back to what they were doing, like their routine.
If I'm not able to calm down Ordonez, there's a really good chance that things are going to go really sour with the entire unit. If he goes off, the entire unit's probably going to go off.
We all got mental health issues, and we're just all crammed up in boxes. We just can't get along. Yeah. We're, you know, them guys down there are cutters.
This looks like it's getting bad. This looks like
Who's
it's getting
Martinez?
really, really bad. What's up, Otero?
I'm getting fed up with this, you know, before I stress out and have to take things on my own hands.
David Otero, for him to get his way, he likes to cut. He likes to cut himself. He likes to mutilate himself.
I can do something to make these put me in the hospital.
Didn't he say he was about to go home? Like, ignore that, man. Come on, man.
David Otero, he is very volatile. He's already talking about cutting himself or hurting himself to where it can cost his state thousands upon thousands of dollars.
This place getting to you?
A little bit.
Don't quit. Don't tap
This
out.
building reminds us every day as we drive in, not only of our past, but our present and what the future needs to be. People underestimate the danger and negativity that are inside these prison walls. And I don't think that we give these men and women that credit often enough. Well, I hope it serves as a reminder of just how important their work is. Before they take a post
So is he the
anywhere in
warden?
this prison
This says
system,
secretary.
I hope that they'll truly reflect upon what can happen when we take our eyes off
I
the
might have
ball.
missed that in the first
The old man
episode.
is a reminder of what can happen if you don't do your job right. Anything can go wrong at any moment in time.
It's always in the back of your mind. Am I going to walk out of this place at the end of the day? Because you're always having to think of the worst. If you think the worst you're
Man, was
going
he
to
cutting his neck?
then you'll never be disappointed.
It's very important to learn from the past, because if you don't learn from the past is going to happen again.
It's a reminder, we're in prison. This is hell in here. But I always need to stay on my guard and do my job the right way and don't take shortcuts.
This is about respecting and reflecting on our past. As long as I'm here, it will never be torn down.
Well, that explains why it hasn't been torn down.
How we do it?
The biggest thing in prison is drugs.
They'll look for anything.
Ooh, I gotta watch making this next one. I ain't trying to get demonetized.
So they like to do drug drop-offs up there. As you can tell, the inmate obviously knows the individual. He's hand signaling him about stuff.
If someone's in a gang and they have all the drugs, that's gonna run everything.
It happens all the time.
Everybody get to the front against the wall. What do you got in your mouth?
Spit it out.
He just swallowed it.
Oh. All right. Well, next episode, I guess need to watch what I do on here. Because YouTube doesn't like that. I might have to, depending on what they show, I might have to cut some of it down. Might not be as long as the episodes I've been doing. But we'll see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Cannot wait for another season of 60 Days In. I'm telling you, I know it's going to be sometime next year. I had a few people ask me if I knew. No, I don't. All I know is it's sometime next year. And that will be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys. As always, I will see you guys on the next video.
I think he's dead. It's crazy. He tried to come back though on us. You see that?
Yeah.
Wait, he's still trying.